Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we have our 13th lesson, which is Munfasil. Now a quick recap from the past lesson. Mad means lengthening or extending the letter. In Tajweed, we are particularly talking about the vowel letters. So Mad Munfasil, or separated mad, is the lengthening of the vowel sound when the vowel is at the end of the word and hamza starts the next word. So a hamza is preceded by a vowel, but that vowel is in a different word. So you have your alif, your waw, or your ya, and then you have your hamza, not in the same word. This is the difference between mad munfasil and the one we talked about in the previous lesson, mad muttasil. Mad munfasil, the vowel and the hamza are not in the same word. Mad muttasil or connected mad, they're both in the same word. So for mad munfasil, you should know two things. First, it can be held for 4, 5, or 6 counts. Or it cannot be held at all. It is what we call a jaiz mad, so it is not compulsory. So you can just hold it for the normal 2 counts of any vowel. But we are going to go with the 4 counts for this video. So let's look at one example. Here you have an alif vowel followed by a hamza. So the way you're going to pronounce this is Ya ayyuha. Ya ayyuha. Have you noticed how I lengthened and extended that one? However, you can still pronounce it as Ya ayyuha, just doing the normal vowel sound, because this is jaiz, so it is not compulsory, not like mad muttasil. Let's look at another example. So here we have a ya, which is a vowel, followed by a hamza. They are not both in the same word, so this is separated mad. This is going to be pronounced like, if we are going to go with 4 counts, في أنفسكم. في أنفسكم. So choose what number of counts you are going to always do it. It's better to be consistent. So choose, well, I'm going to always read with 4 counts. I'm always going to read with 5 counts. I'm always going to read with 6 counts. Or I'm always going to read with 2 counts without doing the extending. So you need to choose and be consistent with your choice. So you either say في أنفسكم or في أنفسكم or في أنفسكم. So different levels of extending all are permissible, so you just have to choose which one you feel most comfortable with. So here's another example. So here we have waw followed by a hamza. I'll explain why that is a hamza. So this is going to be pronounced as قالوا آمنا. قالوا آمنا, extending for 4 counts, or not extending at all. Again, this is completely your choice. I suggest the 4 counts just because it is the same as mad muttasil, so it is easier to do. So now let's look at the word amanna. So you might have noticed that the alif has the wave, which we generally link with mad. But here I haven't actually extended the letter, so I only said قالوا آمنا. I extended the waw, but I did not extend the alif. I did not say آمنا. The reason is this. The reason why the wave is written in the first place is not because this is a mad letter. This is what we call a mad badal. The word amanna is actually supposed to be written as a hamza followed by an alif. So instead of writing it this way, they write it as an alif with a wave over it. This is specific to words like amanna and ameen. But listening is the most important thing. Will help you to distinguish when this is actually like a mad, a lengthening, and when it is not. Now another example. So look at this and try to think how you are going to pronounce it. You have an alif followed by a hamza. So this is going to be pronounced as La ilaha illahu. La ilaha illahu. Try it yourself. Again, you can still say it as La ilaha illahu. It still works. It is completely your choice. Now let's look at another example. With here we have a waw followed by an alif. So this is going to be pronounced as قُوا أنفسكم. قُوا أنفسكم. The noon here has ikhfa, which you might remember from the previous lessons, so it is pronounced as أنفسكم. So that is it. Hope you found it useful. Please choose what kind of lengthening you're most comfortable with and try to be consistent with it. Listen again. Always listen. You really need to listen. Listening is the best thing ever. And Assalamu alaikum.